I'm national correspondent KEYE Gaskins on Capitol Hill. House Republicans are moving ahead with a vote next week on a controversial election bill, the Save America Act. It's a measure that would require proof of citizenship to register to vote and a government-issued photo ID at the polls. The fight over voter ID is heading back to the House floor as the House plans to vote next week on the Save America Act. Republicans argued the bill would strengthen election integrity.
The only reason you don't want to have voter ID is because you want people to vote who aren't citizens or shouldn't be voting.
But Democratic leaders are forcefully pushing back, framing voter ID laws as discriminatory.
What they're trying to do here is the same thing that was done in the South for decades to prevent people of color from voting. This is vicious and nasty. We're not reviving Jim Crow all over the country.
A Pew Research survey from August shows broad public support for voter ID requirements, including 76% of black adults, 85% of white adults, and 82% of Hispanic adults.
They're going to cry, Jim Crow. They're going to cry that it's racist because that's their tired, playbook. But we've got legislation that has massive support across the country from all walks of life. 24 states currently have laws on the books asking for photo ID to vote. A federal law would require showing a photo ID in all 50 states. August's Pew Research poll also found bipartisan support for a photo ID requirement, including 95% of Republicans and 71% of Democrats.
Why is it when you want to get on an airplane, Larry, nobody questions when you want to get on an airplane, you've got to show ID? Do they call that racist? Of course not. It's common sense.
The bill is expected to pass the House, putting pressure on the Senate to consider it, but GOP leaders have signaled hesitation, worried Democrats could use floor debate to delay other legislative priorities. On Capitol Hill, I'm KEYE Gaskins.